Hello and welcome again to the Bench Report, where we discuss recent debates and briefings from the benches of the UK Parliament. A new topic every episode. You're listening to Amy and Ivan. We're focusing today on a really critical issue raised recently by Clive Jones MP and others. It's about NHS staffing levels, specifically the workforce, and the direct impact that's having on cancer patients.
Yes, and when you dig into the material from the debate, the picture becomes quite clear. It's not just one type of shortage either. We're seeing staff gaps, equipment that's not being used properly, and issues with specialized training all coming together.
A perfect storm almost.
Pretty much. And the consensus is that something needs to happen fast. I mean, lives really are on the line here. We need to fix this capacity crisis.
Okay, let's break down some of those specifics then, because the numbers for certain roles are quite alarming, aren't they?
They really are. Take radiology. The Royal College of Radiologists is reporting a 29% shortfall in consultants right now.
29%. How many people is that?
That's about 1,670 posts unfilled. And the projection, it could hit 39% within just 5 years.
Wow. And that's just radiology.
No, clinical oncology, too. The doctors actually delivering treatments like radiotherapy and chemotherapy. They're facing a 15% shortfall currently, potentially rising to 19% by 2029.
And these aren't just numbers. They hit differently across the country, right? There was a pretty shocking regional example mentioned.
Yes, absolutely. Look at Southeast England. For advanced hematology nurse practitioners, really vital roles, the vacancy rate is 111% greater than the number of people actually doing the job.
Wait, 111% greater? How does that even work?
It means for every nurse in that role, they need more than one additional person just to fill the current gaps. It's staggering.
But really highlights the capacity issue, and it creates this strange situation with equipment too, doesn't it?
It does. We know the UK already has fewer MRI, CT, and PT scanners per person compared to similar countries. But even the scanners we do have often aren't used to their full potential simply because there aren't enough trained staff to operate them or interpret the results.
Yeah.
Well, it's incredibly inefficient. Money spent on machines sitting idle.
So these workforce gaps, the equipment issues, they translate directly into delays for patients, I assume. How bad is it with the targets?
It's bad. Chronically bad.
Yeah.
A 62-day target for urgent referrals to start treatment.
Yeah, 85% are supposed to start within that time.
Exactly. That target hasn't been met nationally since December 2015.
Since 2015, that's nearly a decade.
It is. And the latest figure showed only 69% of patients starting treatment on time. That means nearly a third are waiting longer than 2 months.
2 months waiting for potentially life-saving treatment. And I guess that delay impacts some cancers more severely.
Definitely. Especially less survivable cancers, LSCs. Things like lung, liver, brain, pancreatic cancer. These make up about 20% of cases, but tragically account for 42% of all cancer deaths. The outcomes are just much poorer.
And the delays hit them hardest?
Look at pancreatic cancer. Only 35% of those patients start treatment within that 62-day window. It's part of a wider problem, too. Only 38% of all cancer patients in England are diagnosed early at stage 1 or 2.
And sometimes the delays come down to really basic things, right? There was an example about blood tests.
Yes, quite a striking one concerning acute myeloid leukemia. Patients who faced avoidable delays in getting diagnosed, well, they are 22% more likely to die within a year.
And the delay was just getting a blood test.
Often, yes, down to insufficient phlebotomy capacity, literally not enough people available quickly enough to take the blood samples needed for diagnosis, a fundamental step causing critical delays.
Okay, so it's a clear crisis across staffing, equipment, diagnosis, treatment times. What's being proposed to fix it? There was mention of a national cancer plan.
Yes, the government confirmed its commitment to developing that plan back in February alongside a broader 10-year NHS workforce plan, which is still forthcoming.
And what needs to be in those plans, according to the points raised in Parliament?
Well, several key things. A big one is guaranteed access to a clinical nurse specialist, a CNS.
That dedicated point person for the patient.
Exactly, to guide patients through everything. But disturbingly, Blood Cancer UK found that 31% of blood cancer patients didn't even know who their CNS was. That link is vital, so it needs sorting.
And the regional differences need addressing, too.
Absolutely. We mentioned Yorkshire earlier. It has the lowest rate of clinical and medical oncology consultants. Just 5.1 per 100,000 people aged 50 plus, compared to a national average of 6.6. That kind of postcode lottery isn't acceptable.
So, leveling up access. What else?
More support for primary care is crucial. Things like allowing GPs to directly order neuroimaging, like brain scans, if they have serious concerns. That could speed up diagnosis for things like brain tumors, and just general investment in training for GPs on cancer symptoms.
Which brings us right back to the workforce. It seems it's not just about recruitment, is it? It's about keeping the experienced staff we have.
That's a huge part of it. The debate highlighted a really worrying trend. Experienced staff are leaving earlier.
How much earlier?
The median age for radiologists leaving the NHS dropped from 56 in 2021 down to just 49 in 2024.
49. That's losing decades of experience, potentially.
Precisely. So, beyond just hiring more people, the question becomes, what systemic changes to workload, culture, maybe pay, are needed to actually keep these vital, experienced clinicians in the NHS? That's something worth thinking about. As always, find us on social media at BenchReport UK. Get in touch with any topic important to you.
Remember, politics is everyone's business.
Hello there, this is Tom, the producer of The Bench Report. Listener suggestions are vital to my mission of making politics more accessible and accountable. So, if you have an issue that's really important to you, personally or professionally, and want to know what those in power are doing about it, please get in touch via email or via our socials at Bench Report UK. I'll grab another coffee and start scanning those parliamentary archives.